why I believe time travel has been roughly achieved through computer games. The short answer is based on my own experience and 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 interacting with games. They do give a vague experience of a time travel. And to be clear, this is primarily focused on the feature where you can save or load part of your game. So so why my brain picked up this pattern with time travel and in computer games is that I I believe this makes the computer games made more clear to me what time travel might need to actually work. So one thing is that we need a system that can generate any kind of world at any time based on very specific parameters or inputs. So what I mean is that in the context of computer games, they have a software that runs the game, and that software runs on hardware like the actual computer machine, and there are various other like underlying, I guess, systems and inner workings of things. So one thing we need is a system that can generate a world. And when we save a game, we are only saving some I would describe as subsets of data that is just enough to describe a specific state of that world. So when people load a previous save file in their computer games, that is like a form of time travel, because they returned to a previous point in time, and they can change the future of their game playthrough or outcomes, because they can now reverse their decisions. So one part so long story short, I believe one important part that helps make time travel possible is having a system that can generate a world at any time, but based on specific inputs or based on a specific data that describes the state of that world. And I believe the second important part that makes time travel possible is the concept and the existence of memory. So the reason why memory is important is because when I think about the context of computer games, when we save data, we consume some kind of a memory. So it may be a small amount, and this may just be numbers and text and things to help us load a specific state of a world, but there is still some form of memory there. So yes. To circle back to the question of this video, I believe the two minimum and important parts that help make time travel possible is a system that can generate an entire world or an entire universe on demand, based on based on specific data that helps to describe the state of that world. And the second part is having some kind of memory to store a specific state of the world of the universe at some point in time. So one reason why I think this is interesting to me is because when I try to think about how I can compare how computer games work to the real world, then this vaguely suggests that time travel in real life is either too difficult or might actually be impossible, because where are the examples in our real life where anybody has discovered something that remotely represents a system that can generate a new universe on demand. I don't know if any such system has been discovered yet. And secondly, if time travel does follow these two concepts that I raised, then my next question is also where in the universe is storing memory or data of each moment back in time. So each moment from now, I'm backwards through to the beginning of time, or however long time has existed for, or I mean how long the universe has existed for. So this is so to be clear, I am not saying I am some kind of time travel expert, but when there is not enough evidence to prove that time travel does or does not exist, my next best step is to depend on anecdotal evidence, and the closest example of time travel that I can understand or can find seems to be through computer games, because they have a system that lets them generate a game world on demand at any time, and both the computer machine and the software use some form of a memory to store to store descriptive data about a previous point in time in that game world. So all of these things that we see in movies where people can time travel to time travel backwards to very specific hours, minutes, or seconds. In the universe, then that suggests there is some kind of that suggests that would require some entity that exists inside or outside the universe that stores each moment of the universe, like stores enough descriptive data about each moment in the universe, and based on my current understanding, that would be several way too many moments in time that the universe has existed. So that would be enormous amounts of data that would have to be stored somewhere, and I have no idea where that would exist. If that exists, and does that memory have some kind of capacity or limit, because if there is a limit, then that means that we can't time travel to we can't time travel backwards to any moment in time. It would just be to the times that are stored in some kind of magical memory. Um, so yeah, so I am just thinking out loud, and I was just I'm suddenly thinking to myself, the way the way computer games work with saving and loading data and generating a new game world, just got me thinking about how that seems, or my it made my brain pick up a pattern, and the way computer games work vaguely seems like how time travel might work. And if that is how time travel would work, then my best I guess educated guess, or theory, is that two of the most important things that time travel needs is a system that humans know how to activate, that can generate any kind of universe on demand without destroying ourselves. And and there has to be some kind of memory that exists somewhere that stores enough descriptive information to enable us to interact with that universe generating system, to travel to that specific memory captured moment in time. And then once we jump back to that time, then the universe system would run again, and we could potentially create a new future, or a branch of the future. Um but like, um well, I suddenly just realized something, that there are probably three main things now that we need, based on this computer game parallel, that time travel needs. So one is a system that can generate a new world. The second is we need memory to contain all the descriptive data to feed into that system, that describes which moments in time that we want to jump to. And the third thing would be I believe would be some kinds of living and breathing enough world that can function and move forward on its own, so that when we jump back into that world at a specific time, then that would enable those time travelers to create a new future, or a different future for that world. um, because time travel would not really work if the system generated a world that we could jump into, but if the world was unbroken, or if the world wasn't falling apart, similar to a buggy computer game, then if the world is unbroken, then that means that there is no way to build a future with that world. Um, so yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. I am no time travel expert. I'm not a science expert. I'm just more just having these sudden deep thoughts, outside my control, and I just wanted to capture this in some recordings, so I don't forget. Thanks for watching.